So I guess I'm sitting here with all my friends. Ryan had to work. Heavy G didn't want to bother watching the show. Lucky for him. Dietz is with his kids, and Sleazy's having internet trouble. He'll be on as soon as he can. So it's just me right now on the wrestling show. Welcome everyone to the wrestling show on Fatman. Sleazy, like I said, was supposed to be back from his rehab stint from hermaphroditic porn addiction, but he's having internet issue probably because of said hermaphroditic porn addiction. And I oh wait, hold on,
I'm in
I'm
the dark in my
saved.
location.
I am saved, Brian. Thank you.
By the way, this is Skippy. This guy is on our logos for After Dark and Wrestling Show.
Oh, what's going on? You just got
Yeah.
home.
No, I'm at Skippy's house.
Oh, okay, perfect. Like
I stopped in to say hi, and I saw you were fucking killing for time, so I was like, on location has to happen now.
yeah, it definitely does. Thank you so much for coming on. I had nothing. What the fuck? Sleazy's having his not his New Jersey internet issues is going on here. So
The Asian hermaphroditic porn.
yep,
That's what it is.
he got back from another stint in rehab from, and I guess he's trying to download more.
He's still in rehab. He hacked the system.
Yes.
So, have you talked to anything about All Out yet?
I
Have you flipped out?
literally just started the show. I did
Oh,
the 5-minute intro. I am not. I literally just started the show. As soon as you popped on, that's when.
oh, nice. It's killing time. There's nice lighting. There's nice
Oh, it
lighting.
is.
If I
It
can
is
just say.
very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Oh, fuck, 100%. A charger is needed.
10%. Oh God.
Okay, so I can firebomb my fucking all out shit. Because I probably won't be on the whole time till Sleazy gets there to kill the time.
Let me look up to see what actually was on the pre-show.
All Out was in Toronto, Ontario, Canada at the Scotiabank Centre.
Yes, it
Attendance
was.
is whatever the number Fat Man finds out in a second.
Attendance was Tony Khan said it was 13,000. So
That's good. That's a good gate.
it is, especially
Back
with
in Salisbury.
all the
Technical difficulties, folks.
who you or Sleazy.
Sleazy's technical difficulties. Mine, I can't plug in a charger difficulties.
Well, how high are you right now?
6'2". Fuck.
Not
See? Oh yeah. I mean, like the second I clocked out of work, I ate an edible, so that helped.
Oh, gotcha. All right. So, did anyone watch the pre-show?
No, I was at kinda, honestly. I was at work just on in the background, and the pre-show I got was Daniel Bryan. Oh fuck it, Daniel Bryan. Renee Paquette and RJ City just in the ring talking.
So the 4 matches that were on the pre-show, fuck me, were Yo Dog
There was
like tag team matches.
There was like 30 wrestlers total or something, wasn't it?
Holy shit! 1, 2, 3, 4,
2
5,
8-mans.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So there's 8 women right off the bat in the 8-man or the 8-woman tag match.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. They're 18.
That's a pay-per-view. There.
Yeah.
Or
no. 20 because it was a trios. So
I mean, like that alone show like we are accustomed to 5 matches in a pay-per-view with so many people being fed fans more than anything else. But like that's a pay-per-view. And that's an AEW pay-per-view with some of the names that were on that pre-show.
The Ops defeated Workhorsemen.
Ring of Honor staple tag team. And Ring of Honor Dark, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Daniel Garcia defeated Shibata.
That was their third fight, and it's shitty that was on pre-show because their other two were really good.
Oh shit! The guy just got drilled in the fucking head. Now I'm having a playback error on my fucking Red Sox game.
The 8-woman tag match was insane. I heard.
Sure, I didn't watch it. Harley Cameron, Mina Shikawa, Prince Emanita, and Willow Nightingale defeated Mega Born
And the
before,
trio terror.
and the Triangle of Madness.
Okay,
And
because I might not be here.
Huh?
I might not be here. Did Eddie Kingston get hard in a 2-star match out of you?
I was just gonna say, let's take a look. No, he did not. He did not get
I was
hired.
watching it. I was watching. It was like kicking a 2-star match. I was like, I wonder if he'll rate him any higher than 2 stars.
Not a 2-star match, sir.
Not even a 2-star match.
Not even a 2-star match, sir.
That means the ladder match was 4-star. Was the ladder match 4-star match?
No, it was not.
Josh Alexander's in
I know,
it.
but it made me so sad that I had to. And I'll give you my thoughts on it. I know people are going to probably listen to this again, and I told Sleazy
Hopefully.
before we had the internet issue was that ladder match I've seen this year on an AEW pay-per-view just with different wrestlers. It's the same ladder match every fucking time now. It really is. It really is. And they have like 4 or 5 fucking ladder matches on a pay-per-view, not the same pay-per-view, but on pay, and it's just like it's now gone to the point where like, yeah, they're good, but now I'm like sitting there twiddling my thumbs because it's, I want to say boring, but it'd be like not.
How can a 3 and I'll put it this way: how can a 3.5-star match consistently always have a 3.5-star match be boring?
Because
As an example for like a rating to put the word, if they're still having good matches,
it's so good.
you know what I mean? Like,
And I condemn them for putting their bodies on the line, but it's all like I've seen this match before.
oh, my midget friend says he's going to Mania. Fuck him. I mean, God love him, but fuck him.
They're called leprechauns, not midgets. Get it right.
They're called little people or whatever the fuck. All right, this ain't After Dark. We can't be that racist and
No, we can't.
idiotic.
We'll do that Thursday. What was I gonna say? Confuse me. Oh, prices for WrestleMania are off the fucking roof too.
Yeah.
But
Right.
that's bullshit. Some news and rumors too. While we're waiting for Sleazy instead of giving away this stuff.
Okay, I can ask a couple questions about All Out too. What was your highest rated match?
The trios match.
Was it?
Sorry, the 3-way match, not the trios.
The Continental one?
Yeah.
For the belt that you hate?
The belt that I hate, yes.
Listen, if that belt doesn't go away when Okada loses one of the other two, like, because he's only defending the unified title.
Yeah.
Like, and this is where it's hard for me to try to defend it. It's hard for me to try to find logic because I'll find logic in most anything. But it's just weird that the other two belts haven't been thought of defended. Is it the fact now my mind would to try to defend it to go, if he loses the unified title, does that title just go away because it's not unified anymore? Like the dumb shit to try to cheat. Like I get it. They're not making it easy.
You said the word dumb. It's dumb.
Oh my God. So Sleazy needs to do a video. It's like a flashing light. Ding, 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 ding. The secret word is dumb.
Yeah, so that was my highest rated match on the show. Lowest rated
4.5?
No.
4.25.
4.25. The main event went way too fucking long. That match had no right to go 38 fucking minutes.
38 minutes. Yeah, no, that's fair.
That could have been cut by 10 minutes, and I did not expect that match to close. I thought the match that would have closed would have been Moxley Darby Allin.
I'll credit them enough that if they don't put lights out in front of it to justify the storyline of AEW having no responsibility to the craziness of the match, they've been pretty consistent on the World Championship and in their pay-per-views.
Right. I just thought if you're going to be competing with WWE, you wanted your big main mark. I didn't think Kyle Fletcher was that big of a. You know what I mean? That's my only thing. I was like, they're not going to put Kyle Fletcher in that position. And don't worry,
Yeah.
he's great. He's absolutely fantastic. He's great in the ring. But like, I'm just
So
like, he's not the
when
main.
did that pay per view end though?
I don't know because I did not.
How
Watch
long was it?
I don't know because I split it up in parts. And it went down the
Okay.
bell. I'm pretty sure it went 5 hours long.
So that means they contested
or 4.5. I think they
because the
wanted.
main event was about 4 hours. So that means they contested the first hour
Yes.
of WrestlePalooza.
And here comes Sleazy. Yay! Oh no.
I tried to put him on, and then he hit show at the same time.
Yay! He's back. Ryan saved me from being absolutely worthless.
I did, yeah. On location worked.
Okay. And then he leaves. Did you? Yeah, he did that. Okay.
Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
We're already past that.
Sorry about that. Gotta love Xfinity.
Your New Jersey internet.
Anyhow. Oh, I've already had it out with them.
Way better. Way better.
I miss green light. Like you wouldn't believe.
Go net speed here now. So.
Oh yeah, because it was Ontario Tel, then it was what do they call it after that?
OTTC.
Yeah. But that was all fiber to the home and stuff too. So I'm still running off a cable, and Xfinity is Xfinity.
All right, so we talked about the pre-show. He was
You
trying
did?
to get some info. Yeah. Basically, how many 20 wrestlers were on the fucking pre-show?
Oh my god.
So let's get into main show proper.
Okay.
Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
I don't.
Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus FTR, 18 minutes and 5 seconds. I don't have Canton's rating because he didn't review the show.
Oh, he didn't?
I don't think he did. When I looked yesterday, his review was not up.
Really? Now I gotta look.
Oh, there it is.
You know what? He probably went to the show.
He did, actually. Yes, he did. You did say that. He gave this 3.5 stars.
First of all, I was surprised that it opened the show.
I was
honestly.
not, because if you listen to Heavy G and I predict, I'm like, this is 100% opening. 100% opening.
Well,
in Toronto, they want the pop to begin with. This made sense for me
here's another one. Okay, well, we talked about this before we went on air, but the surprise for me was how this card was laid out from start to end. There are multiple places where I thought they could have gone in different ways. One of which was closing the show with this, mainly because of Edge and Christian reuniting and doing this huge tag match. So the match itself was fine. I know that sounds throwaway, but it was what it was. I mean,
3 stars.
3 stars.
I agree. 3 stars. It was a good match, but I mean, 18 minutes for this. Again, one of my comic complaints about AEW pay-per-views is they're too fucking long.
Yeah,
and some of their matches end or should end at a certain point, and then they just do 1 or 2 more spots and then get to the end, and those 1 or 2 spots don't do anything for the match.
Yeah.
So why even do them? So but it was so good. It was a good match. I thought it was good, but the finish fucking sucked. Fuck your finish multiple times.
Oh, absolutely.
Edge no sells. I can't remember fucking handwriting.
Shatter Machine.
The second Shatter Machine.
No sells it and it goes right into a spear. Like,
hits
really?
A spear, the only finisher here Christian hits, and it wins.
It's just like, what?
Fuck you. Yeah. Yep. Why does this next match have to be on the fucking show?
Oh, you're gonna get shit on this side because I liked it. It was stupid. It was quick. I got an Eddie Kingston pop. We got Claudio Sucks Eggs Pop. It was great.
King of the 2-star match, Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill. 7 minutes and 20 seconds. John Canton gave it 2 stars.
Okay, full disclosure, it's a 7-minute match. 2 stars, whatever. Yeah, but it was a fun little match. I liked it.
You gave it 2 stars?
Yeah,
Yeah, I give it 2 stars too.
it was fine.
Meh, as expected. Even the announcers said Kingston's finisher missed, but Big Bill still sold it anyway.
Oh, we have some problems with
The
commentary.
announce table. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We're blowing through this actually. Sweet. Table and tax match. MJF versus Mark Briscoe. 19 minutes and 20 seconds. Ken gave this 3 3/4. So I'm just trying to write down his star ratings before I can.
This is 3.5 to me. There are just so many thumbtacks. When they went to the finish, MJF takes a bump on his back, and you take a look at his feet, and it's just all thumbtack. I'm just like, holy shit. I thought it was fine. Here's my problem with the match. What was this supposed to accomplish?
Mark Briscoe beating a world champion, even though Mark Briscoe's a former world champion. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And honestly, 3 stars. It was a good match, but also, even the announcer said, "Oh, they're so." Before they even said anything, was all like, "Oh, they're gonna be slipping and sliding the whole match," and that's exactly what happened. They couldn't do anything else in the ring except take a bump.
Yeah,
And doing it for 19 minutes was ridiculous.
When you have Bryce Remsburg so the mat slaps for 1, 2, 3, and he's barely able to do it because obviously there's tacks fucking everywhere. It was strange. It was very strange.
Yeah, it was kind of. It didn't. Well, it kind of reminded me of that concrete jungle match where they try something different, but it didn't work.
I would agree.
And I hope they do not do this again. Not because not only the danger of it, but because it just didn't work. It didn't work at all.
I would agree.
And I'm just. Hold on. Right. Okay then. And I'm just kind of. Nah, don't bother doing it. Don't do it again. Okay, I have star ratings. So, all right. Yo, Dog, I heard you like trios matches.
I do.
The Hurt Syndicate versus The Demand.
Is that what they're calling them?
Yeah.
I thought I noticed they had their own little sign for like what the fuck this was, but whatever.
13 minutes and 45 seconds. Kent gave this an okay match for a house show. I'll go first. This guy's okay match for a house show. It was an okay match for a house show. This match was stupid. The tags were weird as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
The spot with the chair was stupid. The ref didn't see it, but should have, because she should have been counting them out anyway. Yeah, her back was turned, but she was just standing there with her back turned. So she didn't see the spot, even though she should have been counting them out anyway. Of course, this isn't an AEW review about me bitching about the fucking refs.
Right. I'm fine with that, honestly. At this point, it is what it is.
Still gonna bitch?
Yeah, I know. I like the fact that MVP took the pin here. I think that it was necessary to build up another new trio here. So having Gates and Ricky win was a good idea.
The whole point was them to get a win over MVP. If
Yeah.
I would have done the scorecard, by the way, Dietz won.
Yeah, Dietz swept, didn't
He
he?
swept Worlds Collide, this, and WrestlePalooza.
Good for him.
Which we're talking about after Jeopardy on Thursday, by the way. So
Yeah.
that's where our WrestlePalooza review will be. So we didn't ignore it. We wanted the longer show with just the two of us on.
Yeah.
But yeah, MVP was 100% taking that pin. 100%. So, all right. Sleazy's favorite match.
Oh, yeah.
TBS Championship. Mercedes Moné versus Riho. 16 minutes. Kent gave us 3 stars. Sleazy, you're the women's wrestling enthusiast.
19 stars. What are we doing here? You know, best.
Did you get the reference that did you find the spot where I said you would pause it in the chat?
Yes, maybe.
Where she was like near the ropes and her top was like
That's
barely covering her titty.
Here's the thing. One of my favorite parts of the entire match was how many times she double stomped fucking Monet. Holy
like
God.
1,000.
And every pound of her frame was just right on
90
her.
pounds.
Hey, still 90 pounds. Double stomps are not fun to take. And she did multiple times.
What'd you give the previous match? Sorry.
Oh, 2.5 stars. It was fine.
Okay, match.
No, okay, match for a house show. Legitimately, this was 3.5. It was one of Mercedes' better matches. And that's not just because it's Rio, but I think they worked a lot better together than Monet's done with other opponents in the past. I think also partially the fact that Rio literally threw everything at her because she's legitimately a small person, even in comparison to Mercedes, who's small. She lays everything in pretty heavily, so everything looks a lot better because of it. So this match comes out a lot better because of it, and of course Rio's moveset is really cool visually too. So there you go.
Yeah, same 3.5. I literally said very solid match. Nothing more to say. Like just a solid match. Solid, good, really good match.
Yeah.
Yo, dog, I heard you like 3-way matches.
I do not.
3-way match for the fuck me unified champion. Fuck that. Okada defends against Takeshita versus
the person who took the fall,
which we all knew was going to happen.
Come on, everyone! He was literally only. They might as well have introduced him as, ladies and gentlemen, the person taking the fall in this match, Mascara Dorada. Fuck.
21 minutes. Kent gave this 4 stars.
It was good. I'm not sure it was 4 stars good, but it was good. I gave it 3.5. I think the fact that you knew the finish, what the finish was basically going to be, kind of takes my wind out of my sails a little bit when I'm watching something like this. And once again, don't like triple threats. So
this is my match of the night.
Is it? I'm not surprised.
4.25. This was fucking great.
Actually, let me look at my notes here.
This had some tropes at WWE style triple threat matches.
It was my second favorite at 3.5 stars.
The star of the match was the Lucha. I have his name written down, but why am I blanking on his fucking name?
Dorada?
Dorada, thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. He was made to look like a star in a loss. Everyone looked great. So
that's fair.
All right. Coffin match. John Moxley versus Darby Allin. I did not write down the time to this. Holy shit.
1916. I got it.
Okay, thank you. Because that's the only one I didn't write the time down. Ken gave this 3 3/4. Why? 3? I mean, it was good, but Moxley's pulling something out of his pants pocket.
Oh my God.
And then they realize what the fuck it is, and then they're like, let's not talk about it ever, ever, ever.
Well, the funny part is,
The camera zoomed in.
right? Well, this is the best part about that. After he gigs, they pull back on the shot because, of course, Darby goes back to the air to work it again, right? You see Marina Shafir bend over and pick up the gig.
Yep.
You're like, you fuck, guy. Get the camera off the fucking gimmick. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, by the way, the gigging was pointless if you were going to use the fork spot in the ear anyway.
Yeah, what were you?
So it made it weird. Have the Death Riders come down only to throw a coffin in the ring, only to get kicked out in a no disqualification match, was very AEW.
Here's my problem with all of that is that you had them get kicked out, and then Gabe Kim comes back or comes in to basically do the finish. I'm like, well, why did you kick them out, not him?
AEW.
Like the man, okay, 2 stars. I'm surprised everybody rated it higher than me, considering this. I'm more amenable to matches like this. This was not good. This was not good. I appreciate some of the spots that Darby took. I did like the plastic bag spots, despite the fact of everything happening as it was. But god damn it, guys. God damn it.
It was AEW.
AEW all over it. It was the we're getting into NWO territory. Where LOL John Moxley wins because he's got 15 people to come out and help him.
And this is where Jungle Boy came back, right? And Luchasaurus?
No, this was that was later.
Oh, oops, spoiler. I thought this was it. I couldn't remember which one it was.
It was after the tag match, the tag ladder match.
All right. 4-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship. Timeless Tony Storm defends against Jamie Hayter, Tekla, and Chris Statlander. 11 minutes and 53 seconds. Interesting. Ken gave this 3 1/4. Sleazy, you're the women's wrestling enthusiast.
I gave this 3 stars only because the finish was very, very awkward. I like that they put the title. Let's start by saying that Chris Statlander absolutely deserves this win. No doubt about it. She's been the one kind of like outlier in the women's division that hasn't really hit that huge win. This didn't feel like it, even though she won the title. Like it was I scooped up Tony in the last second.
I never in my wildest dreams would I thought that Tony Storm would lose here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking if she was going to lose, it would be in a one-on-one match, just putting the person over. Except a flash pin wins it.
Yeah, a flash pin in a 4-way. It's very strange.
It felt strange. It felt it did. I gave it to Mike Sanders 2 3/4. I think the wrong kid died. I'm not saying that Sandler did not deserve it. I'm just thinking it was the wrong time. Unless they just think that timeless gimmick is run its course. But
I assume that they've got different plans for her and Mina. We'll talk about. I assume we'll talk about the other AEW news and rumors after the show. But the suggestion is that there's a reason why they got the main women's title off of Tony, and it had something to do with them as together. But I won't get into that right now. You're absolutely right, though.
Yeah. Yo, dog, I heard like 4-way matches.
Jesus Christ.
I heard like 4-way tag matches. I heard like 4-way tag ladder matches for the AEW tag team titles. Brodito versus the Young Buck versus Jet Jet Speed versus Don Callis family. 24 minutes and 40 seconds. Ken gave this 4 stars. And I kind of alluded to, I talked about to Ryan just for a little bit. This felt like every single ladder match that AEW's put on in the last 2 years. I that's what it felt like to me.
And that's why it was my match of the night, 4 stars. I mean, I liked the spots. I thought some of the spots were just really well done. You're right. They were doing a lot of similar spots as you see before because the Young Bucks are in there because Young Bucks do ladder matches and the Young Bucks usually do a lot of the same spots because of it. I thought the 4 corner post spot that they did with the zoom out was really, really cool moment and shot. And not everybody actually did one. Like Speedball ended up crotching himself. There was a tope on one corner. It was kind of a little bit different. And I appreciated the visual of it. It was I thought those moments in this match were really well done. This is where post-match Perry comes out and whatnot.
Yeah, and Jungle Express is back. And I saw someone post online going, they're just going to be a mid-card tag team. I'm like, nothing wrong with that.
Even if they are, look at the fucking reaction they got, though.
Yeah.
Like, and this is once.
I forgot to mention something, too. In the opening match, when Edge did the You Can't See Me in the AA, I don't care what anyone says, that was the biggest pop of the fucking night.
Yeah, it was.
100%. I had to argue with a fucking idiot online. He's like, no, it wasn't. You're just being a fucking mark. You're fucking... I'm like, one, yes, I know I'm like deaf in one ear, but I can hear out of the other. Like, it was easily the biggest pop of the night.
It was because it was completely unexpected, even in that circumstance. So I appreciated it.
No, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. The guy was all like, oh, you're just being a mark because you're a WWE. I'm like, it's true, though.
Yeah, the second biggest pop was this moment, though.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the people. I understand why people look at this moment and go, well, this was the pop of the night. Yeah, you could make that argument, kind of. I disagree with it just because I think the Cena nod pop was bigger because it was more unexpected. Mm-hmm. Because you're literally putting over the top guy in the other company.
Yeah.
That's unexpected. It's weird. Yeah. It's strange. It's cool.
And then they chatted in Cena.
Yeah.
But
because let's be frank here, Cena transcends the company, even though he is a certified WWE guy.
Yeah. And I saw somebody say, oh, Cena should just retire and have his last match versus Edge in AEW. I'm like, that makes no sense. If he retired, how can he have his last match in AEW?
I mean, Bryan Danielson retired. Terry Funk retired 74 times.
That's true, but Danielson actually did not retire. He just didn't.
I mean, he did. He retired. He's on his way to his 3rd retirement the way things are going.
It was still 3.5, but if I see the same, and we always see 4-way ladder matches, you got to get these teams on for a payday. I get why, but no, you don't.
There's a lot of people on there. Yeah, I would agree.
And they had this ladder match just to get these teams on.
Yeah.
There was no reason for it to be a ladder match.
I want to ask something because I feel. Here's my question: wasn't Luchasaurus already back?
I mean, kinda.
Like he came out with Christian and all of them, and then the whole thing with them splitting from Christian, Luchasaurus was a part of that, and then they had this weird split up.
I don't want to.
I'm walking this. I'm walking this down because, I remember this weeks ago.
I can't explain it. That's what I'm saying. I can't explain it.
Okay. Well, so it is. It isn't me that I'm just I'm missing weeklies and because they had this whole fucking video package of Jack Perry, digging him up from the ground and shit. Like, I don't remember any of that happening.
Because it didn't happen.
Then what the fuck was it?
It's
like
AEW. I don't know what you want me to say.
I guess I'm yelling at the cloud more than anything else.
It's weird, but also at the same time,
it seems kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right.
Hey, Tony Khan's going to have a big announcement on Dynamite.
Oh, fuck me. It's a Continental Classic. AEW World Championship. Hangman Adam Page versus Kyle Fletcher. 38 minutes and 10 seconds. Canton gave this 4.5 stars. 1, what was it missing? 2, I'll tell you. 1, it went way too fucking long. They could have cut 15 minutes from this.
I was going to say 18, but yes.
And have a 20-minute match. Yeah. And it would not have lost anything.
In fact, I think it would have gained a few things.
I did not like the Deadeye off the top rope. I thought Kyle Fletcher died.
Okay. So I will say this. How they did it, I was okay. Because he basically took a glorified back body drop off the top rope. So and because of how the camera was set up, you didn't see that. You just saw him just plump down and die. My problem with the spot was 45 seconds before it, where they fucked around with him pulling off all the shit. Oh, that reminds me. I need to go back to the coffin match. Because you can tell Marina Shafir has not paid her dues because she didn't fucking know how to get the goddamn buckle off. Fuck you. Get in there and do ring crew for like the next 6 months, you fuck. If this asshole can do ring crew, your ass can do ring crew. Sorry, go ahead.
I gotta turn that TV down in the back. I'm sorry.
I actually don't hear it.
Oh, I can hear almost over you. But anyway, fuck your finish. Kyle Fletcher hit like 40 brainbusters, and Page hits one buckshot lariat
with an injured arm.
With an injured arm that's been worked on the whole match and wins. Cool, awesome. Way to make Kyle Fletcher's finisher look good. Sweet.
Which is odd because they post-match, Page basically gives him the whole, the Iggy in terms of, oh yeah, that was a tough match, guys. Good try type of thing.
Yeah.
I'm almost dead, but you almost got me. This should not have been in the main event. I'm just going to say it right now. It should not have been in the main event. I don't know what to put here, but
I honestly thought that this would be Darby versus Moxley, because that was your biggest story going into the pay-per-view. And they started this match precisely when WrestlePalooza started. So that's why I'm thinking you want your hottest story to start right when WrestlePalooza does. But the more I think about it, I'm like, it's a pay-per-view. It doesn't matter. No one's going to turn in at the end of a pay-per-view to watch the so you could have put Kingston versus Big Bill here. It wouldn't matter. People already paid for it. So
right. Well, I understand. Obviously, hindsight being 2020, I understand why they didn't do the Darby Moxley thing last, because you needed at least a segment or two to split up to do the Darby, I'm going to set you on fire spot.
Yeah.
So I get why they did that, which, by the way, fucking stupid.
Of course.
Like, oh, Moxley, okay, we got the weird fucker in the coffin. not strapped in or anything, just in the coffin. No way for him to get out except the coffin lid's broken. So all you flunkies, go on away. I'll take care of the rest. You know, what the fuck is this bullshit? Like the entire thing. And then having him dragged away like he was a fucking petulant child was just fucking hilarious. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? What are we? I wish the ladder match closed the show. There's my reality of it. You end and you do the same Luchasaurus spots, so you finish on this super huge high. Your best tag team, so to speak, in terms of what's going on in the world and how they're treating them.
Yep.
As the major wins of the, like, let's be honest here. Adam Page is a great guy, personally. Okay. Irrespective of his professional wrestling, as a person, if there are 3 people I would like to spend the most time with just shooting the shit, talking about everything but professional wrestling, Adam Page, Brody King, Bandito, those guys absolutely would. In terms of the tag team match, you had that huge pop of them winning, and then you had the secondary huge pop of Luchasaurus coming back and Jurassic Express coming back. That should have been your closing out, especially when the last moment of the real show ending was, oh, by the way, don't forget, Tony Khan has a big announcement on Wednesday.
So the way you explain that, it makes sense. You want to end on a high note. So the face wins, blah, blah, blah. And then the Tony Khan, which I didn't see because I belled about boom. I tried watching Dynamite Wednesday night. I could not get through that first hour. And I'm reading Canton's review. It was like, the first 2 hours were excellent. The last one sucked. I'm like, were we watching the same show? I could not get through that first, after the contract signing. Okay, nice little promo. They had a Moxley squash match. They had another squash match. And I'm like, I can't get through this. This is Why are they having 13-minute squash matches on fucking TV? You know who's going to win.
That was the last. Is that the last?
That was the go home show to fucking this show.
Right, but was the go home show?
It was 3 hours long too.
It was the last. Well, I'm just wondering if it was the last 2300 show.
No, it was in Ontario, London, Ontario.
Okay.
Canada.
Okay, that makes sense then.
It just felt so. I couldn't get through it. I tried. I just could not get through that show. Why is there? This was a good pay-per-view, by the way. Not the best. It was better than Forbidden Door, but it was not. Still wasn't great. It was a good pay-per-view.
Yeah, the floor for me, the floor was high, but the ceiling was low. Yeah. So it's like I give that about 6.5, 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's like a 7 out of 10 show.
Yeah.
It was a good show. Way too long. And again, another gripe I'm going to have with AEW. Way too fucking long. So
to be fair, I appreciate the fact that they started this at what, 3?
3.
The actual main show started at 3.
Yes.
So you do a 5-hour show or 5.5-hour show when it's 3 o'clock. That's a lot better when you do a 5.5-hour show when you're starting at 8.
No, and I agree with that. But even so, when they do the 8 o'clock shows and it runs till 12:30, it's like 3.5. Do 3.5 tight, dude. Like I said, I can go through every AEW pay-per-view and be like, that didn't need to be on the card. That didn't need to be on the card. That didn't need to be on the card.
Well,
sorry, Kingston Big Bill. Should have saved for Dynamite. I understand he's coming back. It's his first big show. I get it. Didn't need to be on there. It didn't. Well, or if you have that, cut time off of MJF Briscoe, cut time off of Copeland, cut time off the main event, cut time off the ladder match.
Well, I think here's the crux of this, I think, is it's the value proposition. A lot of people are paying $50 for the show. So what is going on here? Look at this asshole.
We actually just finished the All Out review, so
Perfect timing.
perfect timing. And we're giving you a little bit more leeway to watch WrestlePalooza because we're not covering.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Till Thursday, sir.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll bitch about that too on TWS After Dark on Thursday.
Sleazy will bitch about it. Spoiler: I thought that show was fucking great. I don't know what
Can
you're talking about.
Can I say something about the AEW show?
Mm-hmm.
Are they not going to be happy until they kill somebody?
No,
I mean, they tried with Matt Hardy, Darby Allin,
multiple times.
Darby Allin,
Kyle Fletcher,
Darby Allin,
Darby Allin, Kyle Fletcher,
Darby
Darby
Allin.
Allin.
Now Moxley.
Who's the other one? Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something's gonna happen. One of these days, something's gonna seriously happen. I mean,
Well, technically, they already did. Matt Hardy got a fucking concussion. They're like, just climb this fucking 30-foot structure and fall off of it while you are concussed. That's a luck thing.
the whole body bag setting on fire thing. It's like, ugh.
I mean, to be fair, they did it relatively safely.
Relatively.
I mean, if you look at how they set up the spot, it was going to be fine.
Yeah.
As long the biggest problem would have been if after Darby sets it on fire, it immediately melts onto Moxley. And that would suck. But the thing is that in of itself, as long as they did it in a way that they used the right material on the body bag, they used the right, and it looks like they used a very specific body bag.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope to God they tested it before they actually did the spot. You never know.
No.
But I hope they did. And the fact that he could get out really quickly once the spot happened. And they had fucking fire extinguisher literally right there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as safe as those types of spots can go, I think that was fine. But I understand your concern.
That I did see clips of the Fletcher Page match. I thought, with what I saw with the clips, that match looked like it could have been fantastic.
It was not.
Well, the thing is that
good.
But you got
the highlights. That's what happened.
And trust me, the highlights of the 38-minute match are going to be a hell of a lot better than the 38-minute match.
Yeah.
So you got the best. Yeah.
Oofa.
Yeah.
So let's get into news. Sleazy, you had something about news and rumors about AEW, which I've not seen. So.
Okay. Yeah. So the rumor is, and I'm not 100% sure this is legit, obviously. So take this once again with a grain of salt. But the suggestion is that the Tony Khan's big announcement is that they're introducing women's tag titles, which, if that's the case, that makes sense to why they quickly got the world strap off of Tony, because then they're going to strap up Tony and Mina. Or at least have them run during the tournament for it.
I don't like that, though. I honestly don't like that. You have arguably your hottest act in the company, arguably, and you're just going to take the title offer to be in a... Granted, it will bring prestige to the tag division that they need to establish. I got it.
Yeah.
But you're sacrificing one for maybe another?
I don't think this is an apples to oranges. This might be an apples to oranges comparison, but wouldn't it be like the same thing like they're doing with Charlotte?
No, because they didn't take the title off of her to put the tag titles on her.
I get it, but using her in that way.
To jump the prestige of her, of the title.
And I get that, but to be like, you're the hottest act in the company, we're just going to take that away to put you in a tag team. I don't get it.
Well,
If
let me
that's the case.
let me throw this at you. I understand that it's one of the hottest acts here. Even I will concede that it's starting to get a little stale. So putting her back up with Mina, doing something a little bit different with her, taking her out of the world title picture for now, I think is an okay move. And once again, she still got the prestige, bringing it to a brand new tag title. I'm not against it. And once again, this is all rumor, speculation. We don't know if this is actually truthfully the true reason for it. It could be, as Fatman said earlier, could be the Continental Classic again.
Which
Who knows?
They're going to do every year anyway. But
Yeah.
all right, this I found out today, which you guys hear about Masha Slamovic.
No.
Oh God.
However, while her in-ring career continues to gain momentum, serious accusations from her former partner, indie wrestler Akira, have surfaced online and brought unwanted controversy in the spotlight. The situation escalated this week as Akira's manager released screenshots of alleged text conversations along with photos showing apparent injuries such as facial bruises, split lips, and marks on Akira's hands. The material quickly gained traction on social media. In one exchange, Akira allegedly wrote to Samovich, "You hit me, you're wrong." A reply attributed to Samovich number reads, "You cursed at me, that's why you got hit." And then there's also way more stuff.
Jeez.
Not cool.
No. What about the thing with you talk about the thing with Marcy Estrella?
About who?
Lacey Evans.
What about her?
Oh, she's
She's trying to file a petition to getting all of her stuff that she put online offline.
Oh, it's actually worse than that. So she's so this happens to us all the time. If we show video footage of WWE, invariably Sleazy gets an email from YouTube that says, "Hey, you violated something called the DMCA, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and basically allows people to claim their content for copyright reasons, and then you have to go through this entire process to state, hey, no, I'm using this for fair use, or I was told that I could use this by the person who made it, blah, 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 blah. Lacey Evans is abusing that by trying to get all of her stuff offline of anything that doesn't pose her in a very positive light. So if you talk shit about Lacey Evans, like right now, like I'm doing right now, fuck you, Lacey Evans, she will potentially send a DMCA copyright strike against you, and you have to basically fight it. And technically speaking, what she's doing is illegal, and she can be fined for that. If you can prove that she's doing it maliciously. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot of information out there. I assume this came from Sean Ross Sapp. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Fightful had reported it because Fightful had said some things that were not savory in her light. So people are, a lot of the dirt sheets are getting takedowns from her.
Yeah. But I'm wondering if she's trying to get like all of her, like her photos and shit offline. She's trying to use it to get that.
No,
possibly,
but she's the one. That
but it's like you're the one that posted the OnlyFans pictures. I mean, Christ.
Yeah, well, once it's out in the public, you're fucked, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's one thing if they were leaked, but they weren't leaked. They're Instagram photos. They're things that were already out there in the public. And if they're not making money off of them, technically, which they wouldn't be if they're reporting news on her and they used their picture as part of the news article, that's fair use. Fuck off.
So, John Cena's next match has been announced.
Is against
AJ Styles at Crown Jewel.
Cool.
I like it.
That's always been the plan.
Wasn't a fan of the ending of his match either. But
Well,
we'll get to that Thursday.
yes.
We will definitely talk
Sleazy,
about it Thursday.
you want to know what the ticket prices is for WrestleMania?
Which one? The 42 or the Saudi one?
Well, the Saudi one doesn't matter because they've already made like $300 million off it. They can turn whatever the fuck they want. The next year in Las Vegas.
Vegas Part 2.
Okay, so these are
The ass streaming.
2-day ticket prices, not just single day. 2-day ticket prices, excluding Ticketmaster fees.
Excluding them.
Excluding Ticketmaster fees.
Well,
All right.
I remember when we looked last year, because we were comparing it to 40, you could get a 2-day pass in the nosebleeds for $600.
Yes. Aha.
And that included Ticketmaster fees.
I got to pull this up because of the tariffs. Sorry. I had to do it.
Just had to get it in there and just
Section 1A, $8,998.
Jesus fucking Christ. And those are just tickets, or is that the VIP experience?
Just tickets.
God fucking
Jesus.
Section
Mighty.
B, $3,868.
Hey, you can get 2 for the price of 1 there.
Right?
Section R101,
So lower bowl of the Legion Stadium.
$2,201. I'm gonna keep rounding up.
Okay, I want to point out when we went
It's
to
not technically lower bowl.
is it
It's like
is
they
it
do
still on the
floor
field?
seating, and then they do like another seating, and then the next
Like
price,
a riser seating. Like
yeah,
riser seating.
next prices will be lower bowl.
Okay, go ahead.
The 100th level, which is lower bowl, the highest prices are $14,905. 200 level,
I just want to point
Oh,
out.
no. Time out. Wait. The lower bowl is
Yes.
14,000.
no, I'm sorry, 1,400. My bad.
Okay.
My bad.
I was going to say, wait a minute.
My bad.
I just want to point out something else. 34. That was 8 years ago. Michelle, 8 years ago, right? No.
Take
had
off
to
your shoes.
No, I offshored the math. You know,
the math.
8 years ago, we paid all in $250 per ticket for lower bowl.
Yeah.
And now they're going for $1,400. What the fuck are we doing here?
200 level,
Evidently, we're paying for it.
$13,004. Sorry, $1,304.
So we're sick tickets.
300 section, $1,175. Upper deck, 400 section, $855.
That's out of here.
$855 just to say you're there. And I saw 2 ants wrestle.
So these are again 2-day prices. So it's like say $430. Okay, $430 for upper deck seating. We paid at WrestleMania 29 what, $55?
Yes. Yeah.
For upper deck.
Upper deck at MetLife.
New York City.
And this is the same area where they're having such a problem with tourism right now that they've gone out and tried to they have a citywide sale going on right now because they can't even get people to Las Vegas right now.
Right.
Because the fucking hotel rooms are unbelievable. Like you want to stay anywhere, it's $150 plus all the fucking stupid room fees now. And the taxes on the room fees. And the taxes on the resort fees of the room fees. And anything that you want to touch, $8. You want that bottle of water, $12. You want some food, it's going to cost you $100. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, the last time we were out in Vegas for pool, it's when the hurricane hit on. This going to tell you how long ago it was. The hurricane hit the East Coast. We couldn't fly in.
Sandy?
It might have been. I can't remember which one.
That's 2013. or 2012,
It was-
2013.
yeah, it's 2012.
It could be 2012. And we stayed out in Vegas a couple extra nights because we couldn't fly in. It was $22 a night.
Yeah.
Well, because
That was August, and it was a week. It was a weekday in August, and it was like $22.
Yeah, it was unbelievably cheap. 2013 in January, I spent was that 5 days there, and it was like $150, and that was 3 days on the strip, 2 days up in downtown. So it's just like the difference. Like I can't even get a day in Vegas for the same price.
Right.
in
It's crazy.
Vegas,
In Vegas,
maybe
Like-
outside of Vegas, but in Vegas.
like when I say in Vegas, I'm including downtown, strip, anywhere in Las Vegas.
Yeah, we were
It's
at the
crazy,
Gold,
man.
we were at the Golden Nugget. And it was $22 a night, which is right on
Well,
Fremont Street.
Yeah.
I will leave.
Main Street Station, yo.
Yeah.
I'll leave that for Thursday. That news and rumor because it's about WrestlePalooza.
Okay.
Injury update. Jey Uso will leave out. Tiffany Stratton said she hit her head ringside, and of course they're claiming that she wasn't really hurt, but she really is. I don't know. Alvarez did not hear much about Piper Niven except the details and did not have anything to add on Piper Niven, saying that her injury could potentially be career-ending. When I hear that, I hear neck.
Oh, I didn't know she got hurt.
Yes. I was going to say, when she was talking about Tiffany, if he was going to talk about Piper, they said that they're not saying what it is,
No,
but
I mean, back injury, neck injury.
yeah, spinal is what I think of. Mickey James is the first to be announced for the 2025 class of the TNA Hall of Fame.
And
I mean, she
then-
did get hit by a train, so that's cool.
I mean, she took one for the team. She might as well throw her in the Hall of Fame.
Yep. Still trying to look. Tony Khan believes yesterday, according to this, pay-per-view will go down as one of the company's biggest pay-per-views. Biggest, I mean, by like buys because it was on HBO Max and stuff like that. So if it's true, good for them. Like, again, I bash AEW a lot here, but it's great that they're around. Wrestlers get on TV. Wrestlers get a payday. You can't fault that. You really can't. So good. Again, I've said this before. I critique it harsher because it could be way better with the talent they have involved. So,
any news on Osprey?
nope.
Nothing. I've heard nothing.
I've heard nothing at all since I haven't heard anything since days after Forbidden Door.
I know he's had surgery, but
I didn't even hear that.
Next AEW pay-per-view will be Wrestle Dream Saturday, October 18th in St. Louis.
you can find me saying no.
I don't even know where that is. While we're similarly on the topic of potential future shows, what are your guys' thoughts on AEW running a US show the same weekend as WrestleMania when they're in Saudi?
I like it.
I don't see why not.
To me, it makes sense. And it's not going to start at the same time the Saudi show is, because the Saudi show is going to start at like 12 o'clock, 1 in the afternoon. AW will be at night. I would actually be more shocked if they didn't run a pay-per-view that night. I know they're going to do like a house rules thing, as that's the rumor, like one of their house shows, but I would run a pay-per-view WrestleMania weekend in the U.S.
You bet.
And do it as a stadium show.
I would do 2 shows.
Yes, back to back.
One is whatever they do for AEW. The other one is
ROH.
Supercard of Honor.
Because it's still going on. I mean, yes, do Supercard around at the same time as WrestleMania, and then do their show at night. I mean, either way, it's not going to affect WWE as much as
No.
as much as they want to say it's competition. It's they're not, and if AEW believes that their business, the reason why they moved their show was because WWE was doing WrestlePalooza. That's to be honest here. If WWE wasn't doing WrestlePalooza, they never went to 3 p.m.
Right.
Which is a
I
smart
agree.
business move by them because they know that it's a big show on ESPN, the first one, and I got thoughts on that on Thursday, but it was smart that they moved it, and I'm glad that they moved it. And for them to run a show, not basically opposite WrestleMania, but the same day, is I think a smart business room. And again, stadium show, do a stadium show that weekend, and have it be 2 nights. That be your forbidden door that year, and have it
Really throw something at it.
have it be, and not like the forbidden door where it's been, where you have a champion in your company versus a challenger from outside the company that doesn't normally work in America. Have something big. So
Yeah, I desperately need Tanahashi one more time.
yeah, you don't. But no, I'm fine with it. And I guarantee you WWE just wouldn't care. But again, like I said, they're making a rumor between 250 and 300 million dollars on the Saudi show.
I mean,
I would not be surprised. And listen, I don't think WrestleCon's going to go to Saudi. I do not think that. I think they will hold their conventions around an AEW show, which will be smart by them. And if it's successful, they'll do it every year. So,
well, they already are starting to do that. Like they did it last year with All In. What was the show in Houston? Was it All In Texas?
it was this year.
Or this year? Yeah, sorry.
And it was in Dallas. And yeah, I mean, I know Conrad hosted his.
Yeah, but they did a mini WrestleCon.
Oh
there,
yeah,
too.
they did. You're right, they did.
But here's I'm trying not to be pessimistic about this because, and I think I said this in the chat, and I don't even know if you and I actually talked about this on the air because I was in rehab last week, and I don't think it was announced the week before, was it?
Yeah, I don't think you and I talked about it.
Okay, so here's my thoughts about the show. It's not for us, right? It's no one here is going to WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia because just the cost of the fucking show is too much. Yeah. But when it was here, it was costing so fucking much that we weren't going anyway. So what does it fucking matter if it's here or Saudi? You know what I mean? Especially 2 years from now.
Right.
So that also kind of moves into the side point of, well, that also means a lot of the pageantry that goes around WrestleMania kind of falls off too. Does GCW run a fucking collective? Do they run a collective in Saudi? Do they stay here? Do we do a big gay brunch in Saudi Arabia?
No,
probably not. And even Effie had said that himself. He's like,
this is where having the AEW show would benefit every.
Yeah, absolutely it would, because they would basically set up shop around that instead, and I'm okay with that, and I see that as a. I'm trying so hard not to be apathetic towards this, but for me, I just don't care. I really don't care. Like,
we've had almost 10 years of these Saudi shows. You knew eventually When
They were
they
gonna-
announced the Royal Rumble there for next year, you knew it was coming. You
Yeah.
didn't know when. You
The writing
knew
was on the wall.
it was coming. Yeah, the writing was on the wall when they were going to host a WrestleMania there. And I hear people like, "Oh, for the first one outside North America, it should be London." But I'm like, I get it. I understand your frustrations. I understand the blood money part. WWE sold out. They're a business, dude. They're
They're
gonna
more of
find.
a bu-
They're
go
gonna.
to the
They're
highest
gonna.
bidder.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna go to the highest bidder. Saudi was by far the highest bidder. So
I'm gonna say this. It's not for us anymore
to go.
to go to
Right.
these shows.
Yeah.
And I dare say, maybe by the time WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia happens, maybe not watching either. I really do feel like that they are changing their business model so much that it's alienating fans that were watching the product 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. Because you start looking at what they're doing now versus what they're doing even 5 years ago, there's a lot less. And it's like the monkey paw curled. Vince was that guiding principle in certain fashions that made it a little bit more affordable, a little bit more of an accessible product. Now it's completely run away.
Do you think that after their current deal with ESPN's up, which is 5 years from now, they will go back to one service and be like, we fucked up. We chased the money. We made a lot of money, but we alienated fans. Let's stick to one service. I don't think so.
The problem is there's going to be a huge caveat to what I say. Yes, they would go back to one service only if
They paid.
they're no longer a public company.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
And that I don't think that will happen.
Exactly. And that's the thing, is that as long as they're a public company, they're going to be shareholder quarterly.
It's their fiduciary responsibility to their shareholders
Ford versus fucking Dodge all over
Yep.
again.
to make
Yeah.
as much money as they possibly could. Can.
Yep.
And
Capitalism.
yeah, and again, to me, I'm seeing it as how like people bitching and complaining about it, but I'm seeing it as like how dare they make their business.
Right.
Do I like they're going to Saudi? No. But Sleazy's hit the nail on the head. We couldn't afford it anyway. So
Right.
why are we bitching and complaining on where it's going to be? It could be in the middle of fucking Siberia for all we care. It could be literally in Syracuse at the fucking newly renovated Carrier Dome, which they'll never do now because they actually put seats in. They reduced the seating, so now it's like 38,000 or something.
It's actually smaller now.
So it's small, but it's actually now air conditioning. It has actually a functional roof. But
Wow.
right, yeah, amazingly, Carrier, an air conditioning company, and never had air conditioning. But they could go there, and an hour from where I live, and I still would not be able to afford to go.
It literally happened a year and a half ago
Yeah,
with Philly.
yeah.
Like, we literally didn't go to WrestleMania that was as close as it could possibly fucking be.
Yeah.
Like,
No, we went to some tribute to hardcore fucking
No.
bullshit.
exactly.
Yeah, well, that too. But we also went to the NXT show the morning of.
Well, the NXT show was pretty damn good.
Yeah. It was.
So, I think that's it for news and rumors. We'll talk more about WWE WrestlePalooza on Thursday night.
Oh, we will. Heavy G, now that you're here, put yourself over.
You can catch the Hall of Famer Fatman and I on the Best Darn Sports Show, period 2, where we're going to talk baseball. The playoffs are coming up on us quick. Who's in, who's out, who can potentially be in. Talk about that. We'll talk about the utter stupidity of the AP Top 25.
For the fourth week in a row.
Talk about the referees in the NFL for the third week in a row.
Fuck that.
I'm going to have to talk about my wonderful Cowboys.
Wait, so I normally do the whole non-sports guy does the trivia for the sports guys. I don't have one this week, but I did have something to bring up. I heard, now I'm not sure if this is true or anything because I heard it through the grapevine, through a TikTok, blah, 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 blah. I heard they are officially going to implement the automatic pitch catcher
You're
thing.
Automatic strike zone. They're going to do it starting next season.
the ABS thing.
ABS, thank you. What are your guys' thoughts on that? I'm very interested on it. Of all the sports I watch, baseball's probably the top one. And I don't watch it all that much, but
I like it. The way that they're doing is, I think it's. I actually just posted it in the sports chat before.
Yeah, you did.
Let me just take a look here.
Something about, like,
While you take a look and
chances.
get your.
I got it right here. So they're doing. Each team will have 2 challenges and keep them if they're successful. Kind of like the NFL. Challenges can be only the pitcher, catcher, and batter can request a challenge, and it has to be made right after the pitch. To single a challenge, the pitcher, catcher, or batter have to tap his hat or helmet. No help from the dugout or other players on the field is allowed. Love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
In extra innings.
But how are they gonna enforce that?
In extra innings, a team will be awarded a challenge if it has none remaining. I don't like that.
No.
That I don't like. Because if you already used up your challenges and were unsuccessful, you should not be able to get another challenge if the game goes in extra innings. How are they going to force it? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, how are they gonna enforce that?
They'll
When you like the other guy pitch out the ball.
how are they going to enforce the fans saying it?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, there's nothing they can do. But
It's that. I mean, yeah.
Depending on who the umpire is. I mean, a lot of the umpires now that they've gone to that grading system, where they show how many calls were missed in a game. Yeah,
I didn't know they do that.
Yeah, there's
awesome.
there are games where a guy they applaud guys, and one guy had a perfect game in the World Series, umpiring calling balls and strikes.
Wow.
So when they do that, it really puts an emphasis on what. And you just posted in the room again. A guy missed 25 calls in one game.
Yep.
Yeah. So this ABS thing, I think is good. It kind of takes the.
But so the ABS is only for challenges only.
Right.
You're still going to have the human aspect of an umpire behind you.
Right. And that's the thing that
they're still going to call balls and strikes. It's the ABS is for challenge only.
I just love. I like to watch. Once again, I'll put over TikTok because why not? Some of the stuff that comes on my feed is like bad calls, and then the listening to commentators. Hi, and on the outside for strike 1.
Yeah. Like they're like, ooh,
that was a bad one. Like, holy shit, dude. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting because I think it's necessary. Some of the many weird things in my life, you know, I'm hugely into technology. I'm a security guy. So one of the key side pieces of that is artificial intelligence and generative AI and all this fun stuff. And this is a technology that's getting into a very non-technological game. Mm-hmm. So it's very interesting to me to see people who are like very deep into sports, how they feel about something like that. It reminds me similarly, remember, oh God, how long ago was that? Like 9 years ago, 10 years ago, where Microsoft decided they're going to blow like $300 million and give everyone a fucking Microsoft Surface in the NFL.
Yeah.
So that they could go and play on the Surface tablets. And they basically used them for like two seasons and then threw them all away and shit. Like nobody uses them anymore. It's just funny to see technology and how it goes like that.
If the technology is used correctly in sports, I love it. To get calls right, to make it a fair game across the board, I love it. Not to run it, no, but like
enhance it.
Enhance, basically, yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm at TWS Sleazy.
TWS Fatman.
We're Sleazy Fatman, X, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Blue Sky, all that fun stuff. Catch full episodes of the show on YouTube and Twitch. Just search Sleazy and Fatman on each one of those. If you're brave enough, premium content's on OnlyFans, yo. Check it out of the wrestling show. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, hit that bell on YouTube so you never miss an episode. We're going, Ryan's obviously not here, but we are going live for TWS After Dark. That's going to feature, I know we're doing WrestlePalooza. I'm not sure if we're doing a Jeopardy before or after it as well.
I'm not sure.
I'm not against it, but that show would be pretty long if we do that.
Yeah.
Especially if there's like 5 people on the show and we're doing the review. I don't know. Check out the wrestlingshow.com, articles, merch, so much more. Thanks to VG, Ryan for showing up for a quick moment. And as always, for Sleazy.
The Fatman.
This is a wrestling show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. You didn't say that on the show. Fuck Tony Khan and his coke habit. Hot is not a sandwich. Sub is not a sandwich. A burger is a sandwich. Tacos and burritos are not sandwiches. Next week, I think we are doing TNA Victory Road. I think.
V for victory.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun.